Hi everyone, today we are going to talk about how you can go and use Suno for beginners. Right now here you're going to see that we have on the left side these tags, these options. And if I go in here and hit the create, we are going on the create tab. On the create tab, we have two different options. The one is the simple one and the other one is the custom. On the custom, you have the option to put more information and what you really want to customize it like you really want. On the simple, it is what it says. You can go and keep it simple. On the right side, you're going to see that we have the workspaces. If I go and click here, you can see that we have different workspaces, and I'm just going to choose this one here. And now you see that we have different songs. You can also search and you can filter them with these options that you can choose from. And the organizing is from the newest or the oldest, most liked, and the least liked. Here you got also the pages. Here, for example, is our second page. But let's go here on the custom tab. Here we have some different options. We have the audio, the persona, and the inspo, but I'm just going to work on them a little bit later. Let's go and start from the easy things where we are going to put the lyrics. Here's the style. And if I go and open the advanced options, you have the option to exclude some styles. For example, if you want to make an R&B track, you can exclude rap or rock. You can also choose the vocal gender and the lyric mode. And here you're going, if I go here with my mouse, on the weirdness, if I go and put it on 0%, for example, you're going to see that we have all the safe zone. And from 34 until 70, something like this, we are on the expected results, and then we go on the experimental and then on chaos. But I rarely use this one on chaos mode. Most of the times I just keep it on the safe zone. And then here down we got the style influence, which is the style here, and it's going to get inspired from what we are going to write here. But let's just start with something simple. Here you can go and click and you can write a full song. And here we got some options. You can choose the classic or the Remy. Let's leave it on Remy. And I'm just going to write, I need a song about losing the love of my life because I cheated on her. You might think, yeah, it is a bit too specific, but most of the times if you are a bit more specific, you are going to get a better result. Then go here, write lyrics, and then we got two different options here. On the left side, you're going to see option 1, and on the right side, you're going to see option 2. Option 1 seems a bit longer, so let's go and choose the option 1. And now I want to put on a style. For the first time, I would highly recommend you to keep it simple, and then you can work on the style. For example, let's go and say here, I want modern pop inspired by Sabrina Carpenter. But if you leave it like this, I'll just give it a try and you're going to see that it will not get generated because Sabrina Carpenter is a copyrighted name. And let's go and leave it like this, female, and let's keep the weirdness on 20 and the style influence, let's leave it on 50. Now let's go and hit create. As you see, you cannot use this one, and Suno has another suggestion, but I would highly recommend if you want to something similar like this, just go and delete one letter, and I'm going to hit generate again, and let's have an idea how the first song sounds like.
You left your toothbrush in the same old glass, coffee stain on your favorite mug. Yeah, the one that made you laugh. Your sweater on my chair still smells like your perfume. It's like the house is holding on more than you. This is the last time I see your face framed in the door.
Okay, this is not far away from a track from Sabrina Carpenter. Okay, it's not exactly what I would have in mind, but it's not bad. Let's go and check this one.
You left your toothbrush in the same old glass, coffee stain on your favorite mug. Yeah, the one that made you laugh. This whole day framed in the doorway, half-packed suitcase. You said I love you, but I can't stay. I
This reminds me a bit more like Taylor Swift. Let's go check this one here.
You left your toothbrush in the same old glass.
Can you hear the difference right away? That when I choose and delete the E from the carpenter at the end, you have a better sound that works more in what we had in
Coffee
mind.
stain on your favorite mug. Yeah, the one that made you laugh. Your sweater on my. This is the last time I see your face. Framed in the doorway, half-packed suitcase. You said I love you, but I can't stay. I broke the one good thing I had in the stupidest way.
Nice, let's go and check this one here again.
In the same old glass. Coffee stain on your favorite mug. Yeah, the one that made you laugh. Your sweater on my chair still smells like your perfume. It's like the house is holding on more than you. This is the last time I see your face framed in the doorway.
Cool, now you get the idea. Sometimes you can go and keep it like really simple like we did here, or you can go and if I go and click here, you're going to see that Suno generated a prompt. This is what we had inspired by, and then it just put pop, dance pop, teen pop, electro pop, and pop rock. But for what we wanted, we have a better result with this one here. I'm going to click it down, and here let's go that we like here, this song. If I go and click this thumbs up, it's going to be on our liked songs. You can also download it here app, and you can also delete it from there, take it out from there. Because for example, let's say if I go and like it and I want to compare it also with other tracks, I can click here and you can go and also share it and everything and publish if you want for the others also to listen to it. And if I go here on the right side, you're going to see that we have other options. If I go and click open in editor, you're going to see that we have this option. It's a bit more complicated. And to say the truth, I almost never use it like this. And this is the new modern editor. But if I go here on home again and maybe later on the create, now I can see that the track is again here. This is what we like. And if I go and click again on the remix and edit, you can go and open also in studio. And now you are on studio mode, but I want to keep this tutorial a bit more beginner friendly. So that's why I'm not going to explain something here about Suno Studio. We are going to make another video about the Suno Studio. And here, if I go and click again on the right side, you're going to see that we have the cover, the extend, and the mashup option. And the sub of this song, music used as inspiration. You can change the speed, you can trim it, you can crop it, and you can replace section. For example, let's say here that I want to cover it. Now you see that something changed here. Let's go and delete it. You can also drag and drop if you want. Drop here to remix. And here you see that we have the option cover, add instrumental, add vocals, and other things. We can get inspired from this track. You can mash it up. If I go and put another song, and you can sample it. But let's go and use the remix, and we're going to use the cover. And for the purpose of this video, I'm going to select these lyrics from this track. Let's go and delete these lyrics and copy paste it. And now we have the style. For better results, because I want to cover this chunk, I will just go and leave the style like it is. And if I go now and open the advanced options, you're going to see that we have something different. We have also the audio influence. Now if I go and put this one here, 80% for example, I'm going to say this one, okay, you know what? I want you to get inspired from this track and keep it here on the safe zone. Let's go and put it on 20 and on the style influence because we don't have any style right now. But let's go and write, for example, let's go and put this one here, 30. Let's go and write for style R&B in the style of, I'm not so sure if it's going to get recognized again because this is also copyrighted, but let's go and give it a try. Okay, now it worked.
First hit the churches, I could barely breathe. Every word like a weight.
The can hear right away that we don't have anything here from the start because our audio influence is right now on 80%, and our instrumental and our track here that we had at the beginning is going to inspire Suno to create something similar to this one here, like pretty close, but without lyrics. And so in this case, the style doesn't really apply on the track.
I could barely breathe, pushing down on me. Yeah. I never rise, try to turn my own doubts into shackles on my mind. Down, so I reach even higher. All of that fire that you
Let's go check this one here.
first hit to the chest. Yeah, call me lost, come doubts into shackles on my mind. But every cut, every
Okay, now I think that you get the idea of what the remix cover is. Let's consider this one to install. And now you can go and drag more tracks here to say, okay, I want you to get inspired from my playlist from 4 different tracks. Let's go and put this one here and maybe this one here. And I'm just going to delete here the styles. We don't want any styles here. We want to use only the inspiration. We're going to keep the same lyrics, and let's go and create.
first hit to the chest. I could barely breathe. Every word like a weight pushing down on me. In my face, put a spark in my eyes. You were sure I would fold when the pressure climbed. Didn't know you were building up my spine. My spine. You tried to break me, you made me stronger.
Okay, you can hear right away that the results are not so good because somehow, I don't know why, but Suno decided to change the BPM of the track. Here, if you listen carefully,
Said I never rise, try to turn, but every cut, every bruise, every sleepless night, put a line in my face, put a spark
here right
in
now
my
it goes
eyes. You were
quicker.
sure I would fold when the pressure climbed. Didn't know you were building up my spine, my spine. You tried to break me, you made me stronger, push me till I never be enough.
And now it sounds so differently with what we had earlier, but I believe this comes because we have here the Break Me track. And if I go and find the Break Me track,
Pushing down on me.
it's a bit different with what we had here as a reference from the other tracks. My tip for you guys is if you don't want to do so many things on the custom mode, you can just go and use the simple mode. But if you want to have much more control, you can go on custom. And I always tend to keep the weirdness until like 20, from 20 to 30. And the style difference, it depends on what I want to achieve. And if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe because I'm going to make also some more deep dive videos in the future.